Hi, it's your girl Shalon, and I am here with another video. I had the worst prom ever, like seriously. Anyways, let me get to the story. So, prom night, I had me a limo, I had me a date, and you would think me having those things or whatever, I would be like, super happy, super satisfied. But at the end of the day, the setup was crazy. My mom, she ended up like, her and her friend ended up getting me like a date, like at the last minute, right? Super last minute. So I did not know that I was gonna have a date to a prom. I'm up here, in the limo. My mom's friend like had like a limo service business or whatever. Anyways, so I had me a limo. We up here pulling up or whatever, and I'm like, this is not the prom location, right? I'm like, what's going on? Like, are we just gonna stop for a hamburger? But we wasn't at like a hamburger joint, So I was confused. I was like, what's going on? Anyways, so we pulled up at this like, house, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, get out the car. And I'm like, get out the car? Like, for what? But anyways, got out the car. And then there's this dude or whatever who's just standing outside, like with a high top and all that stuff. And I don't know, like high tops weren't my thing. Like I was like, anyways. So I'm looking like, what? And then my mom's friend was like, oh, this is your prom date. I'm like, first of all, like I wasn't notified that I was gonna have a prom date. So why am I gonna be linked with him or whatever, and I don't know him? I'm like, okay, this is the situation. I can't just be mean, and I just can't like deny or reject him when he has a whole tux on and all that stuff. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess he'll be my prom date, even though I don't know him from a can of paint. So I ended up like, trying to, converse with him, have like, petty talk, or not even that. Like, I was just trying to get to know him so it wouldn't be awkward, So I'm up here like talking like, oh, what school do you go to? And he's like, oh, I go to this school. And I'm like, okay, so basically you go to a school that is basically like, everybody knows that school or whatever, because it's like the same city. So I'm like, okay, so you go to the school, I know where it's at, like I know friends there, blah. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's close by. And so after that, like, I was just like, whatever, like I'm gonna just have fun. Not to mind you, my friends was supposed to come with me in my limo or whatever, because that's what I had the limo for, you feel me? But they ended up getting into this other dude's limo or whatever that they wasn't even like hanging out with. Like, I'm supposed to be like buddy with these people, right? And they choose this one dude over me. Like, so I was pissed off for that, because now like I'm just riding in this limo with me and a stranger, and that's it. Anyways, so we get to the prom. I'm up here looking like, Mrs. Great Gatsby or whatever, in my little black dress. And this one chick, she comes up to me or whatever, and like, I'm short, so people like, it's obvious thing, right? But there was another short girl at the school. And I mean, when I first went to school, like, I guess we was cool, but like, I don't know, years went by, and I don't know, she just had like an attitude issue, and I did not like it at all. So, but anyway, she came up to me and she just looked at me, like stared at me, like looked me up and down with her eyeballs. And I was like, why is she doing that? And I'm not the type of person who's gonna be like I'm not gonna do all that. Like, I'm not extra out. But I was just looking at her like, why is she staring at me like that? I mean, she was like, I forgot the dude's name, but we're gonna say Sam. She was like, Sam, you chose to go to prom with her? Sam's my prom date. And my prom date was just like, oh, like, you know, and he introduces us, but I'm like, we already know each other, like, and I'm like, wait, you know her? Like, and then the girl was like, yeah, that's my best friend, like, I don't know why he's with you, and blase, you know, blase. So I'm like this girl really want to start an issue at prom, like, you feel me? So I wasn't even fond of that, you feel me? Like, I really, like, didn't like that at all, that she called me out. Not to mention, she was the only short girl there, right? Not to mention, she, you know, had my same prom dress on. So I was just like, whammy after whammy after whammy. We're wearing the same dress. I have her best friend as a prom date, and I don't know him. And, you know, like, we're both short, so everybody's comparing us. They're like, oh my God, like, you know, who wore that dress? Who wore that dress better? Who wore that dress better? Like, you know, oh my God, like, who did they make up better or whatever? Does it, like, you know, resemble, like, you know, all this weird stuff or whatever. So I was just like, I was over it. Like, it's not to mention, it's not like I really wanted to go. And like, I was just like, what the heck? And then, like, my friends were like kind of cracking up at the fact that, like, that happened to me, that, like, my mom and her friend decided to give me a blind date for prom, which was weird. Like, I didn't know him from a can of paint, and I can't stress that enough, because at the end of the day, it was super awkward. I didn't enjoy my time with him, because it was like, I'm a talkative person, he was quiet, and not to mention, he's best friends with the old chick or whatever, and I'm like, like, I don't know, maybe I'm over exaggerating or whatever, but I did not like my time there. Prom was whack, the food was whack. After prom, like, none of my friends wanted to hang out with me, like, and I was like, oh, let's go to Santa Monica Beach. They wanted to go somewhere else or whatever, which is fine, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, they didn't really want to spend time with me at all, so I just felt like a loner, and I felt like, oh my God, like, I really gotta, you know, deal with this one dude that I don't know, like, and so I don't know, maybe I was super emotional about it, like, you know, looking back at it, I was crying, because I was just like, oh my God, like, like, nobody wants to hang out with me, none of my friends want to hang out with me, but the stranger wants to hang out with me, like, that's so weird. So I was just like, you know, like, I was mad, you know, and then not to mention, my mom and her friend was like, oh, you guys should go out. And so that's what we did. Me and my stranger date, blind date, prom date, whatever you want to call it, they decided to go to Roscoe's chicken and waffle place, whatever. And this is the first time I ever ate at Roscoe's Waffle House. And I had like biscuits and gravy or something. That crap was nasty. Like, it was nasty. I didn't eat it. Like, so I didn't eat that night whatsoever, because I didn't eat the prom food, and that Roscoe's, whatever I had, was super nasty. Like, I was like, I can't eat this. So my mom's friend was like looking at me like, oh my God, you're so ungrateful. Like, I got you a limo, I got you a prom date, and blah blah blah, we're taking you out to eat and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, I was like, I didn't ask for this, and that's my main thing. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to have a prom date. I would have been fine alone, because at the end of the day, I still felt alone. My prom date didn't want to talk to me. My prom date was forced to talk to me, and it was kind of weird, you feel me? So it was just like, it was too much going on. I was hyperventilating, because that's something I do when I panic and I don't know what to do. And the only reason why I was panicking, because it's like, I just felt super uncomfortable, like, just super uncomfortable. Not to mention, my mom's friend was trying to like have me pop the dude's collar, or I don't even know, like, old school terms, whatever, but it was like, oh, pop the dude's collar, like, you know, like, that would be so cute if you pop the dude's collar. And I'm like looking at them like, I'm not about to touch him. Like, I'm not about to get close to him, near him. I'm only 17 at this age. Yeah, 17. So I'm like, I don't even like touching boys. Like, chill. skirt. I should have been like, skirt, but they would have been like, we did all this for you to be so mad and ungrateful. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, I mean, if you guys was there in my shoes, I don't know, like having a blind date that you don't know, that is basically this one chick that you don't like best friend, and then having the same prom dress as her, then your friends is like not even like hanging out with you. At the end of the day, they're not hanging out with you. Like they're really like in their own world, like, you know, forgetting about you. But it was just, I didn't like it. And for anybody who wants to go to prom and all that stuff, and who had prom, cool, but it just wasn't something for me. Like, I hated it. And I don't know, like, maybe I'm being over dramatic, but so be it. So be it, okay? And I don't ever want to have to, like, you know, think about that time, because I just felt super uncomfortable. I felt like it was a waste of a night. Like, I literally was like wasting the night. You couldn't even twerk in the prom dress, and I was like, why? Like, you know, everybody's up here against the wall and stuff, and I'm like dancing, okay? So everybody's up against the wall and stuff like that, and they're not having fun because they're like, oh my god, like these dresses are so long, like my makeup and all that.
I don't wanna, you know, swear.
Please press like, please subscribe. Also, what you can do is comment. I definitely want to hear other prom stories. Also, you can turn your post notifications on so you can receive my notifications whenever I'm uploading. That'd be a great help. Love you guys, for real.
Yeah, going up on my price out. Yeah, I'm controlling the night out. Yeah, going up on my price out. Yeah, I'm controlling the night. Chase a bag that's 8 days in the